Welcome back to Transcendental Experiences. After the last experience, again, in the spirit realm, I was introduced to the path that I had to follow next. Upon receiving this new spiritual initiation and due to my fast spiritual transcendence, I had to prioritize these spiritual practices and set aside spiritual healing as well as my personal life. At the time, I was unaware of the concepts or the significance of these new practices. I did not seek any further information and simply acted according to what the divine consciousness was showing to me. With the help of other yogis, I immersed myself into learning yogic practices, mantra chanting, and meditation. As I started diving in these spiritual practices, areas in my brain began to activate. One of the first activations happened in the right area of my brain. After 1 or 2 days after feeling these activations, I was using my left hand and unintentionally I was able to write down with my left hand. This was a surprise to me because my whole life I've been right-handed. It was then that I learned that the spiritual practices were reinforcing and rewiring areas in my brain. As I continued to rewire my brain through these practices, I received yet another spiritual message in which I was asked to videotape my meditations because information will be revealed through them. As you know by now, I follow those commands, so these are the manifestations I capture on video during my spiritual practices. When I watched the videos, I was extremely excited to see those energy manifestations. Not only because they showed that my spiritual work was being effective in the areas I was working on, but also proved to me that once again, a higher power was interacting with me. Of course, more instances such this were on their way, ready to expand my consciousness even more. If it were not for me having a strong mind, what followed next, I might have been lost my sanity. I will share that story in the following supernatural video. Thank you for joining me.